Hey, so now we know why it's so important to actually keep in touch strategy. We have this computer system that's on our desk. We paid a lot of money for it. It sits there and does nothing. Now it's time to use that. Now, you know that new clients are hard to come by, and even worse now that when you get these new clients, you only keep a few of them. But also you've got the back end. Your regular clients are leaving you as well, 20% or more, depending on how good your salon is. So we need to get systems in place and pretty fast. I want to show you an example of a typical salon. This is a typical salon here with a $100 average bill. They come every 8 weeks, which most people would say that's too long. They come every 6 weeks, but about every 8 weeks, that's 6.5 visits a year that they come and see you. You have about 1,000 active clients in your database. So that'll give you a turnover in your salon about 650,000. Not bad, hey. But take a look if you can do something to bring that client in to 6 weeks. So, 8 visits a year. Look at the difference here. So the same again, same average bill. You just pulled them in sooner, maybe with some specials, maybe just by keeping in touch with them, maybe so they just don't forget. Pull them back. That's 150,000. Now that is not cheap money by anyone's standard. This is what's happening in the salon now if you leave your clients to be in control of what's going. We would all love to say in that dream world that 100% of your clients would rebook, but they don't, and they move. So we need to contact these people and keep in touch. What if we could pull them in sooner? What if we could do something to talk to these people and get them in the salon sooner? What happens if we set up triggers in the salon? So maybe an email or a mobile phone text every 8 weeks if they haven't got an appointment to say, hey, you're overdue, please come in. Or in 10 weeks or 12 weeks and 25 weeks. For 20 years in my salon, I had a system that if you got to 8 weeks without having a booking with me, my computer system would send you out an email to say, hey, you're overdue, please come in. Here's a little voucher, please come in now. If, again, you didn't respond, you'd get one at 10 weeks. If you didn't respond, you'd get one at 12 weeks. The argument I hear from certain salon owners is, but aren't they sitting there waiting for specials? Yeah, they may be. The regular good bread and butter clients are going to rebook in, we know that. What we're trying to do here is pull other clients back sooner, the ones that are pushing your weeks out. When I say to salon owners, how long is it between gaps? They just remember Mary and Debbie and they go, oh, every 4 to 6 weeks. But it's these others, you see. It's these others that drag it out that make your figures worse than they actually are. They probably can't afford to come that regular. But you know what? I'm having to give them a bit of a discount to get them in, and I'll put them with a quieter staff member or a new junior that's just come on the floor or a very new stylist that I've got. And I'll use my offers to fill my stylist, but also to get my clients back. It's a great opportunity. But also we're keeping in touch and keeping loyal with people. You may not want to do specials every time. You might put a package together for these people, or it might just be, hey, your hair's overdue. Do you feel that it's getting messy? Would you like me to give you a call and book you in? Nowadays, with the new smartphones, you can do a text message or an email. An email is actually free. You can set this up quite easily with your system. You've got to do automatic, or like I did for 20 years on a Monday morning, put half an hour aside to do this. For me, it was worth that 150,000 at half an hour on a Monday. So what if we could devise something to pull them in sooner? A repeat customer, a customer that comes regularly, will spend 67% more with you than someone who's new. They're used to, they're happy with you, they feel at home, they'll spend willingly because they trust and believe you. Why do we spend all our money trying to get new clients when we should be spending something, giving some money off maybe, or putting a package together and using that discount there, which is the same as spending money to go and find new clients, except they're already there and they'll spend more with you. Lowering your customer churn rate, like your churn is when a client leaves and you get new ones and leave and new and leave and new. But if you lower that churn rate, lower the ones that are leaving. If you lower it by 5%, you can increase your profit by 25 to 125. So important to keep that retention in. Repeat customers spend more, 33% more than new clients. 33, big difference here. So how do we do it? Well, now 2017, it's all about building community. It will be for the next few years. That's why we have Facebook. That's why Insta. We want to be part of something. So you got to be like a farmer here. You've got to sow your seeds and water it. Now your watering it is your emails or your texts. You're talking to them, and then you're going to grow and flourish. There's a community between you two. They won't want to leave and go away because they feel part of you. Now remember, it's the core story we're dealing here. When you send your newsletters out or you send some of your letters out, you're going to include your core story, why you do it, what their pain points are, what the culture is in the salon, the branding. It's your core story. You've already done it in a previous module. Bring it in. This is what we're going to use it for. People want to know, be part of that community. So how do we do it? Here's an example. Birthday emails. You should be at least be collecting the birthday month of your client. Yes, some people are going to actually give you their birthday, but just the month. Give them a gift voucher, handwritten or email or a text. Send them out to say, happy birthday. Would you like X off or would you like something for free? It's a community building. Remember, guys, give something away. They'll stay loyal. Can you imagine if you were sitting at home and you got an email from a local restaurant to say, happy birthday. Come in today and you can have yours free if your wife pays. 2 for 1. But you know what? You're probably going to go and it's going to relight that memory again. And it's going to relight something else. And you're probably going to go out for your birthday anyway. But now you're going to go to this one. You liked it. You just forgot about it. That's why birthdays are so important. Overdue clients. We talked about this in the first module. Clients that are just so busy they forget. They've got to a stage where you know they're overdue, which means, think about this. They come in and they have their roots done or they have their foils done. And their root section's about, X amount big like this. And then they come in and it's like this and they think it's the same price. It should be the same price. You can't keep putting up and down because they just feel inconsistent. We've talked about that in previous modules as well. You can't be inconsistent. So you've got to get them in sooner. Fill them gaps up with these people. Newsletters. Remember the core story. Everyone wants to feel connected. Can you imagine if you're sitting at home in your local restaurant or your local pub or maybe your local clothes store, send you something that's going on and talked about before and after case studies. Your pink slips here, guys. You use your pink slips for your newsletters. Talk about a case study or a story. We all love to feel connected. I'm going to feel connected. I'm going to trust you and I'm going to put you up there. When my friend says, oh, go to so-and-so to have your hair done, I'm going to go, no. These other people get me. I forgot how much they got me. That's what newsletters are for. They should be going out at least once a month, 1 quarter minimum. New clients. Remember what we said, new clients don't come. The retention's quite small. What was if you did a phone call, doesn't have to be an email, or a text message, email, letter, card, thanking them for their business the next day. They've left. What about a little questionnaire? Hey, I'm so glad you tried us. How were we? I would love to find out. Here's a voucher for coming back. Please come back for a voucher. And we'd love to know, out of 5, what would you rate us? And if they give you a 5 and they send it back to you, how good would it be to write back to them and go, you wouldn't put that on Facebook, would you? You're doing me a huge favor. Simple as that. Nice and easy. Look after these new clients, guys. Clients lost. Let me tell you what I used to do. I used to send a letter out a year. 12 months, it used to set a trigger in my computer. It would send them a letter straight away, and it would say to them, amnesty, retreat hairdressing amnesty. You've been a year since you've been here. You've obviously moved away, either you fell out of love with us, you forgot how good we are, or you've tried someone else. We want you to come back for free. Come and have whatever you want at retreat hairdressing and for free. I never had one person take me up on that. A lot of people came in and we argued for a little bit because they wanted to pay and I wanted to give them for free, and we went 50-50. They just forgot. We just broke the habit of coming to us. They were just at a coffee shop or they'd moved their job and they went somewhere else and just forgot about us. That's what we set up a lost client. What you need more than anything is a plan. You need to get up and go, okay, as from Monday morning, I'm going to do A, B, C, D, E, and do it every single week without fail. If you have a good computer system, it'll do it for you. You'll do the hard work once, set it up, and bang, it's going to go out. You won't have to think about it again. And you're slowly closing the door at the back. You're slowly filling the holes in your bucket. You can then concentrate, bringing in clients and delivering a 5-star service and not worrying about the natural. And I mean, when I say natural, it's not because you're not good. Remember, it's just because they're busy. They're busy rushing around like an idiot. They're busy just forgetting about you and grabbing a quick haircut or grabbing a quick beauty or grabbing their nails, wherever they can get 5 minutes. Not everyone's going to rebook. And by the way, when you send these letters out with specials and when you send these letters out, I have a plan when they come in. I'm going to try and make them rebook, and I'll know they're coming with a letter. And I'm going to say to them, you know how important it is. This letter pushed you because you can't control yourself. You're obviously all over the place. Why don't we rebook you in and we'll send you a text 2 days before? And we try and get our rebooks up that way. Thanks, guys. Let's dive on to the next one. We're now going to actually teach you how to do that step by step. How do I set it up? get some templates, download them, and actually build your own plan.